Hi Cancers, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your March 5th through the 17th of 2018 reading, or in that area. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Thank you for all of you who come to me for your weekly, monthly, and yearly readings. I greatly appreciate it. I also appreciate the donations, the comments, the follow-ups when people have personal readings and how they've allowed Spirit to come in and help guide their path and how blessed and happy and fulfilled they end up finding themselves. Thank you. It makes my job worthwhile. So I'm going to start out with the Mary Queen of Angels deck and a word of prayer to close the reading with, please, Spirit, at the end of this reading. Thank you. And I'm not going to look at that card right now, but what I am going to do is I really feel like this is an important message for a particular group or person. And the group or person that I am feeling the energies for are dealing with some kind of quick ending. And I feel like it was in a relationship, and that the quick ending kind of caused a bit of a shock and then became like a burden. And then it's like you're happy with where you're at, you're trying to connect out with society, you're trying to ground yourself, but somebody here is worried about long-term finances and long-term, maybe even a relationship, or long-term depression, like how long am I going to be affected by this communication connection situation. I feel like you guys connected with someone who was a little different from your usual type, and it kind of caused, like, it was a strong pull, it was a strong experience, but it's kind of left you in this position with the Page of Swords. Like, you don't know what to really say about the situation. You're just kind of in deep thought for whomever's energies I'm pulling, because this is a general reading for this video. In your mental aspects position, we have news coming in that has potential. And Spirit's saying, you know, what you're thinking about that has potential is actually the blessing Spirit's bringing into you as you're taking time to think and recognize why something had transpired, because there's always blessings behind sorrow, frustration, anxiety. So in your relationship sector, we have balance, trying to find balance and harmony in a relationship sector because something just didn't seem to work out right, or left you kind of unclear. And in your creative aspects position, Spirit's saying, you know, connect out to the world by doing something, you know, creative, so you can ground yourself in the first couple weeks of March. We've got spiritual growth here. This is beautiful in your actions position. So if you are worried about finances, try not to cling to your finances. It'll cause a dark aura, and it'll actually repel finances from coming into your path. So allow yourself to go and give to a charity or a church more than what you normally would, so you can have faith that Spirit is going to bring it back to you tenfold, okay? Now, in your emotional aspects position, there is a need for forgiveness here, because it universally affects your energies and your future path. You may have thought that your cups were overflowing with many a great, beautiful things, and upon closer observation recognized that these cups were empty. Therefore, you found yourself in some sort of disillusion, and you're trying to ground yourself. I think you're still going to be trying to forgive a situation or circumstance or connection that kind of was off balance a little bit. Now, in your subconscious, we have trying to achieve a great reward with the Ten of Cups, overflowing abundance, prosperity, love, a happily ever after. But subconsciously, there's also fear when it comes to balance to a connection that's different, because something happened quickly in this connection. Some of you may be dealing with a difficult teenager, and you're trying to find a harmonious path for them and hoping that they will find fulfillment and have fear there. In your practical matters position, we have connecting to the earth, getting your feet on the ground, maybe spending some time working on a creative project, taking new steps in some sort of new direction so that you can find long-term contentment. And Spirit saying with the major arcana, the Chariot, that they will help to guide you towards success. So keep your heart open, even though someone else had you with your heart open and didn't appreciate that. Forgive them because, number one, they know not what they do, right? I mean, we think we do. We're all learning the same mistakes in different ways, shapes, and forms, and we inadvertently affect others as we're learning spiritually. So in your inner strengths position, you've got retreat. Retreat and contemplate what you can manifest with your own two hands to create a nice, bit of income or just contentment and happiness, joy and pride when it comes to what it is you're developing in your own home. You could create a small business online. Now in a 3-card summary to my right, we've got dedicating yourself to a new project is going to get your wheel of karma moving forward into your future. Make this into a fun adventure. It will definitely bring in abundance for some of you. So think about how you can share what you are manifesting out to society or the community. A message will come in from a distance or through some sort of spiritual way or through connecting with someone new. So again, stay busy, ground yourself, connect with others. Don't let things hold you back. Continue to manifest great things and help give it to others, share with others, especially when it comes to giving to a charity or helping others. Replace discontentment with the ability to do kind things for others in the first couple weeks of March. By the 17th of March, we do have a bit of discord, frustration here. We have heartache tied to someone who may have air in their chart. This is Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And then we have enchantment here with this new path. Okay, so that's what they're saying. Maybe you can create something traditional by which, families can have something that your family did, but create a new path when it comes to finances. And you'll be in, as you notice things flowing and growing beautifully in front of you, as you take each step, your path flows, know that that is Spirit's way of telling you that you're heading in the right direction. Make sure you choose a fun hobby, skill, or talent that enchants you, that you can put all of your energy into. Emotions, thoughts, fears. In the first week or so, we do have sorrow here. So something happened quickly when it comes to a situation, however it applies to your life. And we had sudden changes that became a bit of a burden. But then the trilogy of light is when light reflects and the earth is created, right? So take some time to reflect on the blessings, okay? We're all experiencing our own paths and we're interconnecting with each other to learn about ourselves. So take some time to reflect when it comes to what you have learned recently and from certain experiences, because you'll learn a lot about yourself, and that's going to lead you down a beautiful path of creativity. Putting your emotions into a creative project, it is what is going to bring you down a beautiful golden path ahead. In the next week and a half or so from watching this video, know that with the mystic energies, you can manifest a very beautiful and sweet embrace in life by which you will be celebrating. Work on your health and eating well, knowing that as you are focused on your own hobbies and creative projects and your health, that things will start to turn around here on earth, and you're going to start to find joy in the little things. So let's clarify. I'm going to bring in the Wisdom of the House of Night deck. So what we've had here so far is the Universal Love Guidebook by Tony Carmine and Salerno. We have the Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason, and now I'm adding the Wisdom of the House of Night deck by PC Cast and Colette Baron Reed. For spiritual guidance, please, for those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign, dear Lord, spirit guides and angels, clarification, guidance from March 5th to the 17th, 2018. Yeah, all right, so starting off, there were sudden changes. There was maybe harsh words, things happening quickly, and something almost feeling like a burden. And you had the energies of complication, basically, starting out in March, but now we have in your mental aspects position, recognizing the blessings, the things that do have potential. The High Priestess of Water is coming in to help you when it comes to your emotions. And again, I believe she's guiding you to do something creative, a small hobby or project by which you can share with others. In your relationship sector, we have trying to maintain balance and harmony. And Spirit's trying to say, let go of that which is complicated. Pray to Spirit for harmony and balance. And there will be a reward if you don't carry the energies of fear in the first couple weeks of March. Now, in your creative aspects position, grounding yourself. It is necessary to get out of your head and into Spirit, asking for Spirit to bring great blessings. Maybe to bring you some clarity, because we have the fragment energies here. With this energy, you're only seeing the small piece of a big puzzle. That's why some of you feel like something is so complicated. And in your actions position, Spirit's saying, it's a time of spiritual growth for you. Financially, see, there are two gifts here on earth, and they're the two things human beings try to continually manifest, but they are gifts. They come in the form of love, and they come in the form of money. So as you go out with this combination and you give to charity and you help others and you don't cling to finances or worry about them and hand all your prayers to Spirit when it comes to finances, spiritual growth is recognizing the little things, being appreciative. Like, go through your house and thank Spirit for all the wonderful things that you have already. And know that with the moon card energies, the moon represents hope, and without hope, your path would be dark. Spirit hears you when it comes to materialism. Spirit hears you when it comes to what you may feel is a complicated situation. And Spirit is telling you to ground yourself and pray to them for clarity. All right, in your actions position. So in your emotional aspects position, we have disillusion and needing to come to a point of forgiveness. Okay. A message will come in maybe by the second week of March. And I feel like it's going to give you the clarity you need, and it's going to help for you to forgive. Subconsciously, we have got fear, and yet we have a hope and desire for financial reward. Interesting. So Spirit's saying, what you focus on, you know, hour to hour, day to day, with your own two hands, creativity and stuff, those are the things that are going to fulfill you and bring you this financial reward. But be careful for focusing too much on fear, because those are negative energies, and those will affect your desire for balance and harmony, right? And what is Spirit saying? In your relationship sector, let go. Let go of your focus and put your time into a creative hobby or project. Connect back to the earth and set some physical goals for yourself to achieve, and then go and get the supplies, sign up for the course, go help the church, or do whatever it is that you're pulled to do, but take the steps. Because with the Major Arcana Chariot, Spirit's going to help for you to reach success in some way, shape, or form, and it's going to bring in healing, I hope, because all I'm feeling right now is long-term endings, long-term sadness, depression. In your inner strength, Spirit's saying, take some time to retreat and to put time and effort into your path. Develop a solid foundation for yourself, whether it's spiritually, whether it's in your home, whether it's in your business, whether it's a home business, you know. Take some steps into a path you've never walked before and trust that Spirit will guide you, because this is a time in your actions position for spiritual growth. And that blessing from spiritual growth and letting something go will automatically bring to you the fulfillment you need, you know, financial security, etc. So yes, look at something as an adventure. The Wheel of Fortune will turn in your favor as you are learning to do something new, as you are educating yourself, as you are moving forward in your path. In the next, sorry if I'm saying 2 to 3 weeks, week and a half or two, we've got discontent and then a message coming in from afar. And that's twice we've seen the message. This message is going to bring you clarity to where there was disillusion, and then it's going to bring you the ability and desire to have forgiveness. You're going to understand something you didn't understand. Spirit is shining down that clarity upon you. It may be that, okay, I now know the gifts that I behold and how I can manifest a more stable and wonderful future for myself. All I have to do is pray to Spirit and take the steps, and my wishes will come true, right? Now, by the middle of March, we do have this discord with this air sign. This is maybe even speaking your truth about a heartache. And Spirit's saying, think of a new traditional, creative idea, hobby, whatever it is, and know that as you step into this new path, wow, you're going to meet someone new who's going to enchant you, and there's going to be quite a bit of passion there. So the quicker you let go of that which you cannot control, the quicker you receive the energies of self-worth. The quicker you get to make the right decisions in your life to bring yourself from complicated energies to successful energies. And all you have to do is release yourself from feeling trapped. Focus on your health. Focus on making new shakes. Focus on joining some fun groups. Focus on something whereby which you can stand strong in your own path and heal when it comes to your emotions. All right, so I want to bring in a little bit more about love specifically. And I've got the Romance Angel deck here by Doreen Virtue. I'm going to ask Spirit for spiritual guidance when it comes to love and romance energies for those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Cancer. March 5th through the 17th. Okay, so there is a complicated situation here where someone is there's kind of a frustrating connection, and someone may want to reconcile, but if it just doesn't feel like the right connection, it doesn't feel like the right connection. But there's blessings here. There's potential. A message may come from someone who has water in their chart like you. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And it may seem like a blessing. Okay, it could very well be a blessing. If you guys start maybe selling what you have at home that's worth money on eBay or on, you know, one of the many platforms we have on the internet, you could just create financial abundance by doing that. Now, for some of you, we have this imbalance trying to create harmony, and Spirit saying, let go. If there's just been too much imbalance in a connection with someone, you'll know from a recent reconciliation or someone coming back into your life, and Spirit saying let go, and pray to Spirit for a soulmate. They hear you. Focus on your finances in the first week and a half of March, and then Yeah, know that Spirit hears you. Connect out with others in a kind way. Ground yourself because you're not seeing all that Spirit wants you to see. Let go of any form of energies or desires to control because everything is already planned, right? You're going to be experiencing it, and Spirit just watches how you experience the plan. Your path is already there and in your actions position. Right now, they're speaking of spiritual growth. Because of some sort of reconciliation with someone, because you couldn't control a situation, and the only thing you can control right now, day to day, hour to hour, is your finances, and there will be many blessings tied to either what you already own, what you can create through your talents, but this is definitely a path about loving yourself first, okay? This is about self-respect. And that's what will make you more romantically attractive. And how are you going to build that up? You're going to focus on a creative project that makes you feel good about yourself, that other people give you kudos for, and that maybe you can sell on the internet. So in your emotional aspects position, we have this message coming in, and it brings you from delusion to forgiveness. Maybe at some point, as you let go of something you wanted so badly and you connect to your community and other people online and connecting through your, social media or whoever by which you are like a hobby, talent, or skill, subconsciously, I think you are pushing past, hopefully, those fear energies by the middle of March. Yes, freeing yourself. Look at that. It's time to take back control of your life. So subconsciously, free yourself to move in a new direction, knowing that prayer will bring in the right person, the right circumstances, the right situation for you. In your practical day-to-day matters position, from the 5th to the 17th, know that the Chariot is the major arcana, helping for you to manifest something new, to create something wonderful in your life as you're letting go of all control. Spirit knows that you're lovable and that you deserve love. They're telling you that as you take steps in a new direction and ground yourself, they've got Cupid's arrow aiming right at you. Something long term, something that will be fulfilling, but you are going to have to let go of those things that no longer serve you in the first couple weeks of March. Retreat. In your inner strengths, you can retreat. You can understand someone else's perspective. You can now focus on developing a solid foundation for yourself because you're learning new things. You're connecting with new people. Spirit's saying, flirt your heart out. You're going to come into an understanding about a situation by which maybe you were discontent or unhappy about. It may have even involved children. And there's going to come a message from afar. And at some point, Spirit's saying you're going to be able to move in a new direction. Again, there's enchantment, there's lust, there's wanting to make an effort. Some of you may finally walk away from that which was bringing you down, something that you wanted to reconcile with that was too complicated, and now as you're letting go, you're moving into a new beginning. Yes, letting go of a situation by which there is heartache. It could involve someone in a position... It could be an older person who has Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini in their chart. Spirit's saying it's a time of healing family issues by the middle of March. Your love life will benefit as you forgive others around you, whether it's your parents, whether it's whoever it and however it applies in your path. Some of you want to take a risk because you become very confident and you are meditating on manifesting a new person in your life. Well, when it comes to love, some of you are going to have to definitely release someone that maybe you thought was your soulmate. Pay attention to the red flags because you're definitely going to start to see someone for who they are. You may have wanted to raise this connection to a higher level of commitment, but someone has been deceitful. Spirit is telling you again, the reason you're coming apart from a situation is because you deserve love and you need to learn from what transpired before this new love can come in. So if some of you need closure, remember by the middle of the month, you can have a heart-to-heart conversation, ask the deep questions, and if you don't get the answers you want, have a plan B to move on, because this is what we were talking about. If you move on from the situation, you could run into a very passionate romance of a lifetime, and then you'll know it's safe for you to love. Yeah, there's some sort of codependency with someone that you've either known for a long time, or that you've been connected to for a long time, or was from a previous lifetime that felt like a soulmate connection. But that was a lesson in some form of codependency for some of you, not all of you. So it's a time to heal, flirt, free yourself, and welcome yourself to other new long-term blessings. All right, and I pulled a card before this video from the Journey of Love deck for you guys by Alana Fairchild. And the card I pulled is number 51, which is 6. To me, that's getting over frustrations and stepping into success. And Spirit saying, dream a little with this card. I'm going to read from the book to give credit to the author. This oracle brings you guidance. A spiritual gift of inspiration is on its way or has just recently been received. It isn't flight of fancy, it's a gift from the divine. Receive it and believe in new possibilities. From unexpected meetings, we talked and shared our lifetime. A gentle, peaceful, quiet time reflected in our smile. And like a bud about to flower, having reached its appointed hour, we watched ourselves begin to open in the warm touch of spring. So yeah, closure and opening back up to wonderful things in our life in the middle of March. And what does Spirit say as your word of prayer that we pulled earlier? This is about patience in the first few weeks of March. I trust in divine timing. So try not to rush a situation. It has reached its complexity for a reason, and it's time to carefully, quietly, creatively share the knowledge that you're learning from some sort of experience by putting your energy into some sort of art or connecting out through society by learning new things. I'm going to close with this card, and I'm going to give credit to the author, Doreen Virtue. God's timing is perfect, as this card reminds you. When you pray for help, that request is heard and answered. If your prayer involves other people, their free will decisions will influence the timing of the outcome. Heaven knows this and devises ingenious solutions that arrive at exactly the right moment. You receive this card as a reminder to have patience with God's plans and solutions. If you try to control, to force, or to push your own agenda, you may miss out on an infinitely better alternative. Ask Mother Mary to help you to demonstrate her infinite patience and trust in God's timing. So for you guys, time is passing for you to observe and flirt and enjoy life and to let go of the things that have been complicated. Free yourself, because there are new blessings coming ahead by the end of March, early April, and I'll be back to film more about that in the future. If you'd like me to pull your personal energies, just provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and any questions and concerns you may need answers to. The information is listed below. My email address is josiek42@gmail.com. Take care and God bless.